Once again this season, Wally Dallenbach has been our team chauffeur, taking many of our distinguished guests for a ride in more ways than one. Today in Wally's World, driven by State Farm, a glance in the rearview mirror at some of this year's entertaining moments, and a tip of the helmet to the guy behind camera one, who has seen it all.
Well, welcome to Homestead-Miami Speedway. Now, this is a racetrack where you can pass anywhere and race anywhere, and it's a perfect place to end of this season. It's also a racetrack that anything can happen, just like what we've seen inside this car during Wally's World this year.
They say a lot of women scream on your show. Oh, my God! Oh,
rip itself right off the racetrack. Yes, but I'm talking about, give me a Bristol strike.
I am not screaming.
Hey, Dad, look at me. Can you name a disease after me? I think I have Dallenbach disease.
Can I do a backflip off the side?
You've got to stay. No matter how I'm doing.
You want to go down to the pavement? You want to throw stuff at him? You want to make his life miserable?
What I do, Wally?
I wanted to pause you.
Wally, I'm glad you got some good control of this thing. I have no control over this.
Just keep it nice and stable here. Feels a lot faster sitting in the right seat.
I freaking love the Wally's World. Oh, Wally's World. For the love of God.
We're coming in. We did have some fun this year on Wally's World. Now, riding with me today, a special guest, Chuck Mills. He's been behind camera one for 30 years. Chuck, let's go out in style, baby.
Thank you, Wally. Hey, I covered your dad in the mid-70s, and right now, I think I'd rather be with him.
Okay. Well, Chuck, you're not the first person that said that, and I'm sure you won't be the last.
And Wally Sr. will be calling tomorrow. Coming up, we'll talk with Jeff Gordon. He's 11th in points, and today he's on a $1 million mission to stay there.
Now, this week's Bank of America Higher Standards moment.
Tony Stewart, he's got fire in his eyes now.
You got one today, didn't you, Slugger?
Yeah, we robbed the bank.
Surprise run for Matt Kenseth. Tomorrow, the headlines will say Busch won at California. Kyle Busch. Cliff Busch wins at Richmond.
Great momentum into the chase.
The chase begins in New Hampshire, and Ryan Newman wins. Jimmy Johnson.
Woo! Yeah, baby, we're back on the map.
Thank y'all for making a winner out of an old man.
Jimmy Johnson.
You guys are the best. Woo!
Jeff Gordon back to victory lane at Martinsville. And Carl Edwards sweeps at Atlanta. And the flip-o-meter number gone up one more. Carl Edwards wins at Texas. That was something to watch.
That's it, right there.
The 15 different drivers that have celebrated a win in 2005. Are you ready for the championship celebration tonight? In the past, champions have found some very memorable ways to celebrate their crowning achievement. And Dave, this season has set the stage for another can't-miss moment tonight.
And, Bill, we could have a winner of the race and a champion, or it could be the same guy, and I can't wait to see how they're going to celebrate. You know, it used to be so simple. Driver would win the race, driver would receive a trophy from Trophy Girl would kiss driver, and it'd be all done. But these days, the show's not over until the driver gets done celebrating with his own personal and unique creative style, such as Greg Biffle and Jimmy Johnson doing smoky burnouts on the front straightaway, leaving their mark on the speedway in a cloud of Goodyear smoke for the fans in the front row to inhale. Or Carl Edwards adding gymnastics to the jubilation. I wonder if he'll add a twist. if he wins the championship today. And Tony Stewart, who's never on the fence about anything, well, he's been scaling the safety barriers across the country all season long with his own special style. How does he do it? Smoke, after doing this, I don't know, brother. Got new respect for you. Why does he do it? Well, he does it to show you the true emotion of winning a Nextel Cup race. And, of course, to thank his sponsors, which is something we like to do at the end of every season. Thank the sponsor of our Countdown to Green, Bank of America. Thank you for your higher standards and for taking the race fans places they normally can't go. Like this bench, which I'm now stuck on. Bill?
Dave, how are you going to get down?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll send somebody.
Paging, Mr. Stewart.
We'll send somebody after the race, okay?
Sounds good.
The celebration is 400 miles away. 4 guys know the championship is on the line, but there are a variety of stories and drivers with different goals throughout the field today. Right, Marty?
That's exactly right. Like 11th place in the championship standings and its $1 million payout. Jeff Gordon has a 10-point lead over Jamie McMurray, but after a trying season, Gordon fans have plenty to celebrate like they used to. 2005 was a strange year for driver 24. He started out with a win at Daytona and continued his early surge with wins at Martinsville and Talladega. After 10 races, he was second in the points and seemed like he might be on the path towards another championship. But from Richmond to Loudon, the DuPont team went south in a hurry. In 7 of 9 races, he finished no higher than 25th. The 2014 came to Richmond 12th place in the championship standings, and many thought the former champ just might race his way back into the chase. Instead, he crashed his way out.
So we're done now.
Disappointing night goes along with a disappointing season.
With disappointment came change. Veteran crew chief Robbie Loomis announced that he would leave for Petty Enterprises next season. Steve Letarte stepped in as crew chief, and quickly, Gordon got his groove back. Buoyed by a win at Martinsville, Gordon has 3 finishes of 3rd or better in the last 4 races and proved the new Jeff seems a lot like the old Jeff. Oh! Well, we had to run and chase telling Jeff Gordon. Certainly seems that the team has turned the corner, Jeff, and a lot to look forward to next year.
I like to see you run like that.
I was chasing you all the way down the front stretch. We got to have a replay of that.
That is fantastic work. You know, I'm excited about this day. We got a lot of great things going on, getting ourselves ready for next year. We got obviously Hendrick Motorsports with Jimmy Johnson, the chance of this championship. It's an exciting day. They've turned this place into a spectacular event. Great racetrack, and you know, the fans are supporting it, and hopefully the sun will keep shining.
Many people say Jeff is the man to beat, although I was pretty fast down the front stretch, Matt.
I agree.
And a guy who would like to end the day just like he did last year, a lot richer. Jimmy McMurray only 10 points out of that big payday of 11th. Great qualifying, every indication of how good that car is?
I think so. This is my last race in the Texaco Havoline Dodge, so would love to go out with a victory. And obviously if we win, more than likely we'd get 11th place. So we've come close over the last few years, and we've got one of our best cars. So looking forward to today.
He starts from the 8th position. Alan? Elliott Sadler's chasing that 11th place money as well, but he starts behind the other 2 guys today. What can we expect from you this afternoon?
Well, we got to be aggressive, Alan. I know the 42 and the 24 are both going to run good. They run good here the last month, especially the 24. So we got to be aggressive. We tested well here a couple weeks ago, and I think we're going to be good once the nighttime comes. So it's all or nothing. We got to take chances on pit road, whether it's no tires or fuel strategy, whatever we got to do to stay in front of those guys. And we beat them by a few spots. We got a great chance to do it. So we're going to let it all hang out tonight and see if we can get the M&M Sport in that 11th place. It'd be pretty special to us to be able to do that.
All right, we'll watch the 38 when the sun goes down.
Thanks, Alan. And as for Snyder, that's called chasing an interview, and Marty got his. Last race of 2005, and tonight under the lights after the final 400 miles, one of 4 men will have earned the honor to be called champion. We'll take you back to pit road when the Bank of America Countdown to Green continues.
Bank of America Countdown to Green. Brought to you by Bank of America. Higher standards. By new Reese's Big Cup. And by Energizer. Keep going.
Ricky Rudd set to make his 875th career start, now getting a group photo with his team. Going to sneak right in here and ruin the photo, Ricky, but this will be an opportunity for them as well. Your emotions going into this final start?
Well, things were pretty calm until I got to the driver's meeting, and Fatback McSwain stepped up and made everybody aware that this is my last race, and meant a lot. All the people gave me a standing ovation, all my peers and competitors, and I wasn't very emotional until I went through that. Now I'm starting to think hard about it now. It's pretty cool.
The 21 car will start 25th today, Alan.
And walking with Bobby Labonte, who's about to finish up 11 years with Joe Gibbs Racing with one final run here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Bobby, thoughts on the day?
Well, it's just, it's pretty awesome. It's been a great 11 years with everybody at Joe Gibbs Racing, Interstate Batteries. Joe for giving me the opportunity, and JD for being there for me, and Mark and Jimmy and all the guys and gals at Joe Gibbs Racing. It's, never thought it'd be like this, but it's tough, tough doing this, and but everybody there has been real supportive, and I've been real appreciative, and it's been maybe I've been supportive, they've been appreciative, I don't know. Anyway, it's all good. It's just it's hard, you know what I mean? It's hard because they're family.
He will try and finish up strong, maybe in victory lane today. Good luck. Matt?
And the guy who drove that 18 car before Bobby Labonte was Dale Jarrett. Now, you'd love to end the season with a win. How has this racetrack changed from last year, or has it, DJ?
Well, it's just lost some grip. It's the biggest thing, which widens the groove out. So the fans should be treated to quite a lot of good racing, hopefully some side-by-side racing, and could even get to the point of being able to go 3 wide. So a fun racetrack now that we have the banking in the corners.
And one of those drivers that has a very special fire suit, Dale Jarrett. Rusty Wallace signed this. His last call, 11/20/05. Marty?
Kevin Harvick has back-to-back top 10s here at Homestead. Can he make it 3 straight, Kevin?
Well, our Jim Goodwin Chevrolet has been really good. Had a good run last night, so hopefully we can do what we've done the last couple of years and put ourselves in contention there towards the end of the race.
In that Busch Series race last night, he finished 4th. Alan?
All right, Marty, well, the stage is set. 43 drivers to compete for 400 miles here at Homestead, but the bigger story, 4 drivers, 1 championship trophy. At the end of the night tonight, when the lights are on and the sun has gone down, these fans will be on their feet cheering the 2005 NASCAR Nextel Cup Series champion. Will it be Tony Stewart? Maybe. Or maybe Jimmy Johnson, Carl Edwards, or Greg Biffle. We'll find out in the coming moments. The countdown's at 0. The Ford 400, the deciding race of the championship, is next.
This has been the Bank of America Countdown to Green. Let's go racing.